Goti ma'am, we can start now.
Yes,
Over to you.
thank you, sir. Very good evening to all of you. My first today topic, our fourth episode of today. We sorry. This is the fourth topic for talk show impact of advancement in technology in education system. First, we start our topic. We know about the Paai. Prithvi Abudhe Educator Association India. The association is established to protect and promote the well-being of its members, to improve the conditions of teaching and learning, to advance in the case of free, cost, universal and quality public education for all students, to ensure that the human dignity and civil rights of all children and youth are protected, and to secure a more just, equitable, and democratic society. Mission. The mission of Prithvi Abudhe Educator Association India PI is very clear. This association will provide financial assistance in various ways to all the directors, principals, and teachers of India. All of you have seen very closely the situation arising in the lockdown, and in these days, the most pathetic condition has been that of our teacher community. The association will not be a part of any kind of court case or any other type of dharna strike. The main objective of this association is to strengthen our educator community by giving them financial assistance. We know about our director, founder, chairperson, Mr. Harshvardhan Singh. Dr. Harshvardhan Singh, founder, director, SSPSM Public School, Dahlan, District Una, Himachal Pradesh. Founder, chairman, Prithvi Abudhe Association India, PAI. Dr. Harshvardhan Singh is the founder and chairperson of Prithvi Abudhe Educators Association India. This association is currently working in more than 10 countries. More than 10,000 academicians are benefiting under the banner of this association. Prithvi Abudhe Educators Association India is a non-profit organization for education leaders and other stakeholders with purpose to facilitate knowledge sharing, empower education leaders to provide financial and to those educators who are jobless, and instill leadership in education sector. Dr. Harshvardhan Singh has more than 10 years of experience in the field of education. He is a multi-talented personality and experienced consultant and instructor educator, faculty motivator, and impressive public speaker with her vast understanding and knowledge. Honored with more than 70 plus national and international awards as Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, Rashtriya Shiksha Ratna Samman, Educator of the Year 2021, World's Best Mentor Award, Dedicated Educationist All India Education Award 2021, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam International Award of Excellency 2021, Shiksha Padma Samman, Impeccable Creative Thinker Award, Guru Varya Samman, National Earth Care Award. Very good, sir. Now I am presenting myself. Myself, Poonam Gothi. I am principal in Chitra Group of Institute. I am a member of PAI in UP East. Now I am presenting in front of you Dr. Sriranjani Mokshagundam. We know about her.
Let me, Poonam ma'am, let me introduce. Dear educators, today's our keynote speaker is Dr. S. Sriranjani Mokshagundam. She is MBA Ph.D. in Management, Faculty of Management, Sri Jagadguru Balagangadhara, College of Management Studies, SJBCMS, Bangalore. Research Supervisor, Mysore University, Karnataka. Certified Soft Skill Trainer, NLP Practitioner, and Life Coach. Welcome, ma'am, to our platform, Prithvi, Educators Association, India.
Thank you so much, sir.
Ma'am, we are going to start our today's session. So let me ask some questions to you, because our this talk show is not only a talk show; it's also an interview session. So, ma'am, can you please tell me what was your research topic in your PhD?
Yes, sir. I did about succession planning. That was basically a comparative study between Indian and American information technology companies, basically which are operating in Bangalore.
Oh, great, ma'am. Great, ma'am. Ma'am, can you share your journey of as a teacher to as a professor management faculty?
Sorry, sir.
Can you share your journey? Like you are a teacher, now you are professor in management faculty in that university.
Right, sir. Right. So I teach for MCom, I teach for MBA, and there are 7 research scholars under me. And our college is the research center. So we are tied up with Mysore University, Karnataka. As well, as you told, I'm a soft skills trainer. I'm certified in it. I'm also an NLP practitioner and life coach. Apart from this, I have done 4 levels of German language. That means the advanced diploma in German from Bangalore University. So I have worked in various colleges. From 2.5 years, I'm working for this private college. This is SJBCMS. You would have heard of BGS Global Hospitals. So this college is a part of that group of institutions, very famous in Bangalore.
That's great, ma'am. Ma'am, you are a skilled trainer and a research supervisor. Why did you choose to be an educator?
Sir, I thought through education or being a teacher, professor, I could change the lives of people. I mean, from the because since the people are at a very young age, we can mend them. If I tell something, they can adopt themselves. Say after 30 plus, 40 plus, we cannot change people because see, their character would have already fixed. So if we tell to the young people anything, we can appeal to them very, very easily. We can change their minds positively. And I thought this would be the best field to choose.
Great, ma'am. Ma'am, how can an educator encourage the students for innovation and research?
Yes, sir. Sir, especially in our country, India, research is not getting much of importance. The thing is, they are just stopping after 12th standard, plus 2, what we call here, PUC, pre-university education. And especially after pandemic, before pandemic situation was something different, and after pandemic situation is really different. But as far as today's topic is concerned, we are speaking about technology, and actually technology has made it possible so that we can gain degrees, we can gain postgraduate degrees, we can do PhDs also from virtual modes, distance education, everything. So definitely, sir, since I'm teaching for PG students as well as I have research scholars under me, I always ask them to do something more than their basic degree, because then only they'll get to understand what is real life. They'll gain that experience. I always encourage them to have the college, university experience as well as the industry experience, academia plus industry. And definitely research would be a proper path for them to choose with.
That's good, ma'am. Ma'am, have you faced any challenge during your journey? Journey?
Definitely. So many I did it within 3.5 years. Instead of telling it as something like difficulties, I have gained so much of experience, sir. Because my guide, he was the head of the department for the whole university, Bangalore University. And there were, say, some affiliated colleges, 60 plus affiliated colleges were there at that time, before the trifurcation of the great Bangalore University. And I got to work with so many, esteemed associations, esteemed universities, which had tie-up with our university, many colleges. And I got so much of experience, mainly, in this journey.
So, ma'am, can we know about your role model?
Sir, there are many people. I would like to actually name my brother. He is Dr. Radhavendra Mokshagundam. So he is the one who has encouraged me to come to this path. And up to this level, whatever today I am here, I am because of my elder brother. And I would like to give a special thanks to him. Thank you, brother.
That's great, ma'am. Yes. Then my last question to you, can you define what is the role of youth in nation building?
Sir, youth are the ones who will change our nation. Because without their participation, we cannot do anything. Right? In whatever schemes our government introduces, or the private institutions, private organizations, associations, whatever they take up, the main thing, we have to involve youth, because we will get more energy, we will get the positive results from them. They are ready to work for anything for our nation, especially. If we mend their mindsets positively, we can achieve anything, sir. They are the building blocks of any country, of any nation for that matter.
Right, ma'am. Totally agree with you, ma'am. Now let's come to the today's topic. Our topic is impact of advancement in technology in education system. So, ma'am, we want to know about what is the impact in our education system. So, ma'am, over to you.
Definitely,
Now,
sir.
platform is yours. Thank you.
You. I'll just share my screen. Just a moment, sir. Sir, is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am. It's visible.
Right, sir. Can I start?
Please,
Thank you,
ma'am.
sir. Thank you. So, very good evening. It was a wonderful starting session with you, sir. That Q&A session. Right. I welcome everyone to this erudite and discerning talk show series of Prithvi Abhyuday Educators Association India, Paai. Ma'am, is my screen changing?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's working. It's working.
Okay. So this is the most prevalent and indispensable part of our everyday lives, that is technology. And in fact, on the same topic, I have written an article for e-magazine of our Paai, and our today's discussion is on the same powerful topic, that is the impact of advancement in technology in education system. Right. Let's just get into the background. Okay. When it comes to pursuing education, each nation, they have their own benefits, they have their own drawbacks, no matter. See, while one country, it might be best at its infrastructure, the other might be acknowledged for its, say, inventive and unique programs. It could be US of A, it could be UK, it could be Netherlands, Sweden, anything. And when we see the statistics as on Jan 2023, our India, the education system of India, it ranks number 33 in the world. Whichever nation it might be, we all know that one important thing that provides a window to the world, as well as the access, say, to lakhs of learning resources, that is technology. Right? See, the calculators, blackboards, whiteboards, or even the clickers, they are no more engaging the students. Do you all agree with me? Yes. there is a demand to work on more diverse platforms. We need to have more novel ideas. We need to demonstrate understanding to the children. See, education, it helps us to comprehend as well as to adapt to various teaching or say learning methodologies. Our education system, it has been amended, or we can call it as it has been progressed with time, and we all know that. And definitely this education system, it is helping all of us to get prepared for the future challenges, upcoming challenges. We do not know what will be tomorrow, right? That is called your adaptive learning. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, there has been a lot of alterations in the way that students are learning few decades, right? And definitely believe me, we are not going to stop here. We all will witness, say, even more exciting changes. Those are yet to come in the field of education, and it is worldwide. We will witness it. When we just go back 2 or 3 years back, in the year 2020, see the whole world, it was devastated by COVID-19 pandemic. Such an unexpected event. School closures, college closures, university were closed, and all this, it has affected girls, children, especially from the underprivileged backgrounds, or say people who are living in the rural regions, or say children with disabilities, children with ethnic minorities. According to a survey, it says that around 147 million children, they have missed more than half of their in-class instruction over the past 2 years. And this report was given by UN, United Nations report. See what a great loss. Then what happened? The online learning, it came to rescue the education sector, right? For what purpose? To continue our teaching and learning, and especially at the safety of our homes. So since then, technology in education, it has become like more of a part and parcel, or you can call it as a central ingredient of teaching learning process. Till date, we have been witnessing that. And after an year, the schools, colleges, universities, they began to reopen in 2021. They started with this concept of hybrid learning, right? We all know, combining offline as well as online modes of teaching. And mainly our motto is to enhance quality learning. See, even when we speak about the United Nations Sustainable Developmental Goals, goal number 4, it tells to provide the quality education to all. Its vision is to ensure that everybody gets completely free, equitable, and quality primary as well as secondary education. Everybody has to get affordable, excellent technical, vocational, as well as tertiary education. See, the substantial portion of citizens, they are yet to achieve literacy and numeracy. And we see this especially in developing as well as least developed countries. Now, does technology in education positively impact to accomplish these goals? Can we achieve these goals? What do you think? Well, see, when we are speaking about sustainability, whether it could be the teachers, instructors, tutors, guides, trainers, mentors, first of all, they must be trained to become eco-responsible users of ICT tools, right? The information and communication technology tools. How do we communicate? How do we create information? How do we disseminate it? How do we spread it, circulate it? How do we store it? How is it we are retrieving the information back? How do we manage the whole information? So, the thing is, we are here to generate a sustainable digital world of education, is what I believe. This, in turn, it will prepare our students or the learners for that matter, mainly to cope with the ongoing technological changes, whether it could be in our society or whether it could be in their workplace. And according to our data, as on August 2022, it says that 20% of students, they continue to study remotely. Right. Will virtual learning remain? or will virtual learning
I think there are some network issues. Dr. Madam, please check your connection because we can't hear you. Dr. Sriranjani ma'am, are you there? I think there are some network glitches, so we have to wait for the madam. Yes, she left. Okay. जब तक डॉक्टर सिरंजनी मैम वापस ज्वाइन करते हैं तब तक आई वुड लाइक टू इनवाइट our national director of Prithvi Abhyuday Educators Association India, Dr. Lakshmikant Bhatia.
Yes, sir. Very good evening to all.
Good evening, sir. हाँ जी बेटा.
Yes, sir.
सर एक्चुअली मैं थोड़ा सा आज मैं भी वो मैडम की थोड़ा तबीयत सही नहीं, तो प्लीज आप इसको जो है हैंडल करिएगा ना.
Right, sir. No problem at all.
Actually, I'm leaving because madam is waiting for me.
Okay, okay, right. No problem, sir. Welcome back, ma'am.
very sorry for the technical glitches.
No issue, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Lakshmikant Bhatia welcomes you to once again in the meeting.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Is
Yeah,
my
ma'am,
screen
please.
visible?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. Perfect.
PPTs are visible.
Ma'am, but screen sharing has not been done quite.
I'll check, sir. Just a moment.
Yeah.
Just a moment, ma'am. I'm just trying to share my screen.
Lakshmikant sir, is there any problem here?
Ma'am is saving her screen. No.
Okay, ma'am.
Sir, just give me a minute's time.
No issue, ma'am. No
Suddenly,
issue.
my PPTs
Maybe there are some network glitches, ma'am. We can understand that.
Yes, sir.
Today,
Just a minute.
I'm also facing some problems because madam is not Okay, she's suffering from fever and other cold, cough, and other things. That's why I have to here also.
Problems.
जब तक मैम जो है अपनी स्क्रीन शेयर कर रहे हैं, तब तक मैं आप सभी के साथ शेयर करना चाहूंगा पाई के बारे में। पाई एक ऐसी एसोसिएशन है जो हमारे रिस्पेक्टेड एडुकेटर्स को जो अपलिफ्ट करने का जो है वर्क करती है, उनके लिए जो है नॉलेज शेयरिंग का जो प्लेटफॉर्म है वो लेकर के हम लोग आए हैं, जिसमें हम लोग इन 6 टॉपिक्स के ऊपर इन दिनों में बात कर रहे हैं, जिनमें जो है क्रिएटिविटी इन एजुकेशन है और स्कूल में जो अवेलेबल रिसोर्सेज है उनसे हम अपने स्कूल को कैसे बेस्ट बना सकते हैं। ओके, नाउ स्क्रीन इज विजिबल। ओवर टू यू डॉक्टर श्रीरंजनी मैम।
Sir, no problem. You're actually speaking something. Please continue, sir.
No, ma'am. Please continue. Please continue.
Right, sir. Right. Yeah, speaking about this slide number 4, technology in education. I was telling that modern technology, it has become a great tool so that we can enhance both the teaching as well as learning processes. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, right. I was also speaking about the approaches like the custom learning experiences, cloud computing, 3D printing, right? And all these approaches, they are here so that we can unleash our creative ideas. Definitely, we can have hands-on experience, and we have learning analytics so that we can evaluate what the student is doing, the student's engagement, the learning output, right? So technology is playing a major part. It has become the revolutionary tool, right? We can improve the quality of education. Why do I say this? Because technology, it offers faster innovation. It offers flexible resources as well as economies of scale. A study from P.W. Research Center, Washington, it says that 92% of teachers believe that the internet has impacted their ability mainly to access the content, the resources, as well as materials positively. And the era of this 21st century, it is often regarded as an era of technology. We all know. Technology, it just makes our lives easier. Henceforth, this has become a basic or a fundamental part of any sustaining culture and many fields, not only education. In many fields, almost all the fields, we see the usage of technology. And its infusion with education, it has become inevitable. And the majority of the educational institutes, they have understood this, the importance of utilizing the technology, right? How do I blend it with my teaching methods? See, because it is not just limited to the digital whiteboards or the LMS, learning management systems, or to our iPads. Technology provides learners with access to numerous online resources. We can study, we can carry out our research activities, we can learn so many things, right? We all can become more independent. See, this TBL, technology-based learning, or the online learning, we are learning through internet, we are learning through intranets, we learn through CD-ROMs, webcasts, chat rooms, satellite broadcasts, video conferencing, bulletin boards, so many things. Through this, it is not only providing access to, as I told you, the limitless online resources, but it also aids the learners in their whole learning process. At times, what will happen in our physical classroom? See, our students, sometimes we are aware, sometimes we just ignore it. But definitely, students, they are bombarded with the information or the material, whatever we give them in the physical classroom. Why? See, because they are bound to understand and they are there to process it very quickly inside the classroom. With this, what will happen subject after subject, 1 hour or 45 minutes after that, it is actually leading to the confusion of concepts. The traditional method of education, it may not be catering to all learning styles of students. And engaging them for 7 to 8 hours at a stretch, There might be some small breaks, I agree, but it has become very challenging. Why do I say this? Because you all would say that traditional method of education is there from hundreds of years. The thing is, our students, they have understood the ease of use or the accessibility impacts of online learning. Now the thing is, we are not able to hold their attention, and we are not able to allow them to absorb full information in a better way. So the technology is here. It cuts both time as well as cost. And we also have, say, permanent access to information. Our students, learners, scholars, um, see, they can remain on the top of education, even with technology or even with online degrees. When we take the cases of, say, working professionals, they also have the opportunity to pursue further education with the help of technology. They need not have to compromise at any stage. They need not have to compromise their dreams or their full-time jobs. So technology is supporting this. I would like to say that learning remotely, it has become radical, it is innovative, and it is an absolute requirement. Why? Because of its accessibility to each and everyone around the globe. Technology, it is being used to teach differently, whether I'm speaking about the online learning or whether I'm just merely showing a video inside my classroom. Yeah, and one more thing, see, while discussing about these meaningful digital activities, the stakeholders always have a doubt in their minds. Even people ask me, then what is the difference between technology education, tech ed, and education technology, ed tech? Right. See, technology education, it is very simple. It is study of technology. Tech ed, it teaches about technology. So technology becomes the educational area of content. The thing is, we want to develop technological literacy in all the students. How to use technology, how do we manage it, how do we understand, or how do we evaluate technology in general. While coming to edtech, educational technology, you can correlate it with information technology, or we can call it as instructional technology. See, edtech, it teaches through technology, or it teaches through tools of technology. The motto here is we want to enhance our teaching learning processes. Yeah. And one more thing, while we are using technology in this process, sensitization, awareness, as well as integration into the curriculum, all these are to be taken utmost care. Yeah. Technology in a physical setting. We all know about blended learning. From 2-3 years, we have become experts. BL. It means we are combining digital learning tools with our traditional face-to-face teaching. For this, both the student as well as the teacher, they are to be physically located at the same space. And very, very important thing is our National Education Policy, NEP 2020. Undoubtedly, we know that this NEP 2020 is student-centric, right? Yeah. There are so many highlights. I'll only quote a few. We know about the major highlight, multiple entry and exit points. We know about the promotion of our mother tongue, our regional languages especially. It is focusing on the arts, humanities, and we know about the greatest reformation in the examination systems. We have open book testing, we have group exams, and above all, we all have a concept called ABC, Academic Bank of Credit. Here, technology becomes the critical element, right? It supports the flexible education, or we can call it as the unification of our regular, distance, online, and virtual modes. It could be in any national or international institutions. So with this BL, blended learning, teachers can have, say, even more insightful effect on how my students are learning. Am I able to provide them, say, some personalized learning experience? And with this, believe me, we can add value to many components. It could be caring, compassion, providing them the autonomy, or We are just giving the student ownership over learning. So computer literacy, it is encouraging, it is supporting self-learning, self-engagement. Students will have the sense of responsibility. As sir was telling, the research skills could be built. And finally, the students, they can make better decisions. Whether it might be, as I have put the list here, the blended face-to-face class. See here, what happens? We all know about this as a brief. The classroom time, we are replacing it with online activities, whether it could be the assessments, quizzes, anything, readings. All these are done online. We will sit at students will sit at their home. They'll do this. And now the class time, it is used for say some discussions or doing some group projects. These all will come under the higher order learning activities. Similarly, when we speak about the blended online class, it is something inverse of this, the face-to-face class. Students will be having a few in-person activities, whether they could attend their labs or a few lectures. It is done face-to-face. Next, coming to the flipped classroom model. This comes under the blended face-to-face or blended online class. So students are not listening to a lecture in a class, or they are not doing their homeworks at home. Instead, what will happen? The learner or the student, he or she will watch a lecture video online. Then they will complete the activities. It could be their project, or say it could be their group work, or many other exercises in concern to that. While coming to this rotation model, what will happen? It involves traditional face-to-face learning as well as the online learning. But one thing is that the time schedule is at the discretion of that particular teacher. And in self-blend model, see, the faculty member, he or she does not direct anything. The student will choose the courses, what they will take online and which one they'll take it in person. And in the blended MOOC, massive open online course, it is also a form of, say, our flipped classroom. Students, what they will do, they will access the MOOC materials from another institution or other instructor. And mainly this is for a openly accessible course. And in-person class meetings, it will be complementing this. Now coming to this flexible mode courses, see, it offers classroom-based as well as online options. For most of the learning activities, this is there. Now, students, they will choose how they will attend the classes, whether it is online or whether it is in person. See, so many benefits technology is giving us. Apart from this, there is a small list of benefits of technology in education, especially in a physical setting. I'm speaking about physical setting. Now, the classroom experience, it becomes more understandable and fun experience. We have witnessed the boring, same old teaching methodologies. And learners, they'll never be interested. They'll never feel it as interesting. Instead, what is it? As educators, what are we doing? We are allowing our students, they'll gaze out of the window or they'll be checking their messages on different apps. Today, there are thousands of apps, and students have their smartphones. Or we are just allowing them to recall a movie or a TV show from last night. Or these children, they'll be dreaming of something else. What does this mean? It means they are completely unengaged inside the classroom. But say, let's take a simple example for the application of technology. It could be I'm playing, say, a video inside a class. Now, this experience is totally different from the brick and mortar physical setting experience inside the class. This could be gainful. This is motivating our students. This is giving them the enhanced, or you can call it as an energized learning experience. And if at all these videos which were presented during the class time, say it is made available online tomorrow, whatever the teacher has played today. See, the students can again watch the video. They can learn at their own pace. And one more thing is, the teachers, they need not have to slow down and they need not have to check for the previous class understanding, whether this particular boy has understood or not, whether this particular girl has understood or not. That is the advantage of technology. It accommodates multiple learning styles. Very important. Yeah. See, as educators, when we have some 60 plus members, 60 plus children inside a classroom, it is always appealing that we just use one size fits all approach. Especially with students, what is happening inside a classroom, we want to finish off our portions. It must be faster and easier. But is it effective as well? That is the biggest question mark. Students inside a classroom, they all have different strengths. We should understand that they will respond in their own way to various teaching approaches by different teachers, because it is not in my style that somebody else is teaching. A student might understand mine, or he might not understand my teaching. When we take this auditory learners, they will respond best to the spoken words rather than any written format. So what do? We can give them the recorded lessons, audiobooks, podcasts. All this can be effectively merged into their lessons. Likewise, we have visual learners. See, these learners, they will rely more on sight rather than sound. They often demand for demonstrating of concepts. They want to see the facts. How? Through diagrams, charts, pictures. Now, how do we cater to this group of audience? See, we can integrate technology via ebooks, or say we have PPTs. We have many visually oriented materials, videos. We have interactive whiteboards, so many things. Then, when we come to the tactile, or say the kinesthetic learners, they use their sense of touch. And for them, definitely technology can give the hands-on experience. Let us ask our learners to hold the devices. Let them click on the keyboard, mouse, let them swipe the screens. Right? So, education with the help of technology, we can deliver in a more personalized or in a creative way as well. In gamification, our whole entire teaching process or learning process, it can be made considerably more enjoyable. How? By playing games. It definitely brings life to the classroom, and it will facilitate quick personalization. Who doesn't like games? Right? So this is a technique, and it has been used by many educational technology applications. Children who feel, say, some subjects like challenging, it could be mathematics, we can use such kind of gamification techniques for them. The context-based learning will be improved, and we can increase their participation also. Then, technology promotes collaboration. We all can work together. See, today we have numerous apps and internet, definitely. 1.5 GB to 2 GB data is what we have on our mobile phones. Apart from that, anything we have, we get access, it is extra, it is bonus for us. Whether we are teachers, whether we are learners, students, school-going children, anybody. Right. The ideas, the opinions of teachers, or say the opinions, experiences of students, it can be shared. We can transport them digitally, and that too within few seconds of time like that. Right? And outside the classroom, we have social media, right? We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube. To name, the list is thousands. Right? Teachers can share their study materials, students can share their experience. It can reach all around the globe. As we all know, there are several free as well as collaborative platforms or into grade 12, UG, PG, researchers, and beyond that, we have it. So, educational social networking sites, it will definitely, we can call it as it fosters real-time collaboration. And definitely for the sole purpose of education, we can connect. We can have our online pen pals. Why not? Right? And one more benefit is that we can track everybody's activities. We can encourage teamwork because it has become the most important soft skill for the resume of a student, for the resume of a fresher. Then, instant feedback for teachers or instructors. Teachers, they'll communicate inside the class, they'll monitor their students. Now, the information exchange, it has to become two-way, right? Teachers will tell, students has to get back to them. We have to make it as the interactive process. See whether we are sending audio files, visual files, or they are writing the assessments, or evaluating the students' performance. It has become very, very easy. In the similar way, what is happening? Students, they can also discuss their doubts or their concerns directly. They can respond to anything. They can answer a quiz. They can take up a poll in real time. This is happening. And one more benefit is that all these will create a permanent record for students, for teachers, as well as for the institution also. Now, technology is making each and every process meaningful as well as productive. Look at the beauty of technology. Then, students will become future ready. When we speak about education, it is all about preparing our young people for the rest of their lives, right? And in present scenario, let it be schools, colleges, universities, or any other educational institutions, they must make their students future ready for their work world. How? Answer is very simple. By making our students comfortable with the new technology, right? If you make them aware or comfortable with this new technology, upcoming or updated technologies, they will live anywhere in the globe. It is giving them the opportunity to the students. They can discover their unlimited potential. They can take advantage of many, many opportunities. If you're not at all encouraging, or if you're not making them any comfortable with the new technology, what will happen? The future is fated, or it is predestined to become troublesome. I do not know how to use mobile. I do not know how to use an app. You do not know how to use a smartphone. What is this? In which era are you? People will ask us, right? So classrooms are here. They should keep up with the rapid advancement or ever-changing nature of technology. Technology is that important. Then, technology for remote learning. Just now we spoke about inside the classroom, physical setting. Now, technology, how is it beneficial for remote learning? People can gain knowledge and confidence. As a person, if I expand my knowledge, it will always lead to my personal fulfillment. Agree? It boosts my confidence that I have knowledge of a subject. See, if I educate a person, it is that I am providing him or her, or I am just giving a huge lift in his or her self-esteem. Earning a degree or a diploma online, it is not a small task even. People we can make them feel proud of their achievements. They can start applying for a new career. They are ready to take up new challenges. They are here to take up make use of new opportunities. It builds distinctive skills. See, through technology or technology-based learning, PBL, one can have a strong self-reliance, motivation. We know how to manage our time. We know how to manage our stress. We can increase or we can build on our organizational skills. And all these will set our students apart from the traditional graduates, from the conventional graduates. Yeah. Cost is often a barricade or a blockade to pursue education. So through technology, it has become affordable, or we can call it as it has become inexpensive learning. Many institutions today, they are offering competitive prices, flexible payment plans for studying remotely especially. And the benefit here is the additional accommodation costs, the travel costs, food, snacks, so many things, the miscellaneous expenses, all are cut, right? And this is the beauty of our remote learning. We can choose our own schedule. As I'm studying online, say for example, learning fits around my life. I can learn in the morning, noon, evenings, or I can plan for weekend. Whichever is suiting my lifestyle, I would like to take up that. And I'm trying to study from the comfort of my own place. Wherever I want to sit, I'll study. Whenever I want to open my book or open that particular app, I'll do that. Then, earn as you learn. If you are studying online, you don't have to take, as I already told you, leave from your job. Or you need not have to work with part-time, with your half salary. Technology, it adds to uproot your lives. We all can upskill our knowledge in any chosen field, wherever my interest lies. And at the same time, I can gain the real world experience. We all know about the immersive learning. The education technology, it works with educators. So we can create augmented reality based classes or lectures. And these will virtually help our students. They can learn effortlessly. While I spoke about the NEP, I was speaking about the student-centered learning, or say the social emotional learning. Even these are supported through our technology. And one important point is that we see that there is boundary-free collaboration through the digital learning platforms. We can witness high levels of engagement. Yeah, with so many advantages, definitely there would be a few limitations or challenges. Look at this image, first of all. The teacher is teaching and see what students are doing. Two of them are playing, somebody is sleeping, somebody is chatting, so many things, mischievous things they are doing inside the class. Yeah. So, adaptability isn't easy for many kids. The whole transition, that process is not easy from traditional to online classroom setting. See, because all these years, only the traditional classroom setting was the sole method to study. And in almost every session, these technological glitches, they have become a common challenge. And sometimes it is like, we can call it as unescapable feature of the programs, because we all are dependent on technology, right? The same thing happened some half an hour back to me. Yeah, that was the technological glitch. Then, computer literacy is the biggest challenge because not all our students are proficient in it. Another difficulty is managing my time. Particularly when I have tight schedules, how do I sit and study online? Yes, and I do have other responsibilities as a learner. Then, technology-based learning, it promotes a sense of isolation. Yeah, though we are able to connect globally, all over the world, rural, urban, everywhere, all the areas, yet people have this sense of isolation. I want that physical presence. I want you to sit in front of me. That is not happening with this TBL, technology based learning. See, even online degrees, they need more effort. We need to give our time to complete the degrees. And some employers, they again prefer for physically obtained degrees only. I need to go sit inside the college, attend full time. I need to bring that degree and show to my employer. They are not encouraging the online degrees. And these online degrees are also subject to procrastination. As I told you, it is at my discretion. I can study at any time, noon or evening, or I can just postpone it to next month. Yeah, I don't know. So online degrees are subject to procrastination. I can take up an exam for my online degree 6 months, or say 3 months after that. It is going 9 months, 1 year, 1.5 years. Yet I did not get an online degree. Then resistance to change. See, most of the educational institutes, they are comfortable with a traditional book. Even today, they want this whiteboard approach. Believe me, even after so many things we saw in these 2.5 years, yet educators, administrators, they consider technology as a threat to their position. And they are not ready to embrace it. They are not ready to accept it. See, if this is the situation, there is resistance to change. How can schools, colleges, universities, how do they introduce great leaders or innovators to our world? Because see, they are refusing these are unpreventable changes. They are refusing that itself, right? One thing, it is our duty as teachers to demonstrate the real values and benefits of education technology. There are also student privacy concerns. See, many colleges, universities, even parents, they are worried about their students or children data privacy. The one thing they believe is that the integration of technology, it could be at school level, district level, wherever, it will compromise the integrity of students' data and it will pose serious concerns. What is the solution? Excuse me. Awareness. Awareness is the key. We should show everyone that technologies are completely safe and secure. Last point is limited budget. This has the biggest effect that many institutions are not at all embracing technology. Yeah. Whether it could be on their premises or on cloud. See, institutions, they need supporting IT infrastructure, the typical hardware and software requirements. Institutions are not able to meet it. It could be from, say, simple personal devices, laptops, desktops, or the lab devices for laboratory, audiovisual devices. It could be the smart board, projector, voice recorder, or the IoT devices, so that we can convert the TV into a smart TV. Simple. The routers, firewall. They will ask, what is firewall? How do we safeguard from external threats? How do I do the daily backups? What about storage?